Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a tarot card reading. I already had 3 cards fall out while I was meditating and shuffling on this reading. We had the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles as the crossing card, 4 of Swords at the bottom. Recent past is some type of conversation that left somebody feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, they're all up in their head, okay? Don't know what to do. I do feel like, man, more mental health stuff. 9 of Swords as the overall energy over the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody here needs some rest. What do we got here? 10 of Swords. Holy shit, you guys. Like, this is some heavy ass energy. This is heavy. What do we got here? King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. What do we got here? 7 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Okay. Wow. I'm already feeling uncomfortable. All right. I remember the last reading I did on this. I turned it into a trigger warning because it was definitely somebody with a mental health issue. And I'm getting that again. I'm getting like squabbling. I'm getting petty arguments, petty fights. I'm getting like with the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Like, is this really worth fighting over anymore? Fighting for anymore? If it makes you feel like shit. Like, I feel like somebody here in the recent past has tried to express a truth, but about something that, and this is the King of Cups here. So it can be king or queen, does not matter. These are general readings, but somebody here could have tried to express a truth. And it's almost like sometimes people get to this place where they would rather embrace a lie than hear the truth. How does that, what is it? Some people are so invested in protecting a lie that when somebody comes in and tells them the truth, it's hard for them to believe. Look at all the shit that's going on in the world right now. People don't want to believe that their government hates them. People don't want to believe that, that they would make, humanity sick. People don't want to believe, certain things because they've been brainwashed into believing something else. So that, or they brainwash themselves in it. It's like when you tell a lie so many times it becomes the truth. That's what I get out of this. And sometimes we're even willing to defend the lie. Defend the pain. Oh, well, we make ourselves, that seems to be our story. It's asking you to cut that out and write a different story because you got 2 10 of Swords here. The Ace and the 9 equals the 10. Okay? Whatever you're going through can't hurt you anymore. It can't hurt you anymore. And I feel like you need to give it a rest. That's what I feel with the 4 of Swords is give it a rest already. Your challenge is the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles shows somebody who's at an imbalance. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's a mental imbalance. Swords are our mental. Okay? We've got all of these Swords cards. And this has everything to do with our mental stability. Look at this person feeling stabbed in the back, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like, they're always fighting with people. They could reach out and use like really cutting words to hurt other people's feelings. But there's an opportunity here. Like somebody here is reaching out that has like a truth that could get you out of this mindset of like the wounded warrior, like poor me, but this person has to stop being so defensive. Because with the King of Cups here, the King of Cups, this is somebody who is emotionally mature And these cards, they go from the page to the knight to the queen, then the king, once we've mastered all the energies. And the cups is all about mastering your emotions. Like mastering your emotions. But the Five of Wands is you don't have to fight so hard all the time. You don't have to fight to like this is an internal struggle. And that internal struggle manifests into an outer struggle. Be careful because this could kill a person mentally, like emotionally, physically, spiritually. There's this opportunity to reach out and talk to someone with the Ace of Swords here. But listen, you got to want to hear the truth. That's what the Ace of Swords represents. If you want to understand the truth, you got to listen. Sometimes we reach out, because we're, feeling pissed that day or, and we're just wanting to start shit with somebody. We just want to start an argument. We want to start a fight. But if you're reaching out, don't you want to use that time wisely? Why would you reach out to somebody just to argue? What's the point in all that? That just makes you feel like shit. Do better with your life. If you don't want to reach out and talk to people and find out their side of the story, whatever this is, you need to have a plan before you reach out to this King of Cups. Because this King of Cups doesn't deal with emotional abuse either. This King of Cups here has the Ace of Pentacles. Where do you want to take it? After you hear what needs to be said, what are we building? Are we building on a relationship here? Are we going to make amends? Are we going to start something new? Or are you just coming in because you want to fight with me? Because if you just are coming in because you want to fight, then we have nothing more to talk about. That's when this person ends up staying in this energy. But there's one person right here who is on the up and up. And they are emotionally invested. And they're willing to have conversations about painful topics. And that could be even a counselor, a therapist. It could be, somebody that you're having issues with. And I do feel like for a lot of you, maybe you do need therapy. Maybe you do need to talk to somebody. We got the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles as the outcome. And the Page of Pentacles talks about planting a new seed. Just like the Ace of Pentacles here. This is about planting new seeds. This is about what are you planting? Okay, we reach out to somebody, right? That we had a falling out with. Somebody that we were fighting with. Are you reaching out to them because you want to fight with them some more? Or are you reaching out to them because you want to clear some things up? Because if you're wanting to clear some things up, you got to also listen as much as you talk. And you can't be so willing to defend something if you don't know the other side. And sometimes that can be a mind fuck because we want to defend what we've always known to be true. But that is, maybe there's another side to the story. This is like child's play, man. This is about, but there's got to be a change here with the 2 5s, and then the 2 10s with the 9 and the 1, or the 9 and the Ace of Swords, and then the 10 of Swords. Plus we have the 2 aces, which is 3 aces. We got to close out a cycle so that you are no longer allowing this pain to disrupt a really awesome future for yourself. Like, maybe it'll help you with the Page of Pentacles. This is about learning something new so that you can start off on the right foot. What is the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, the World card. There it is. So that you can end a cycle and start something new. But you're going to have the courage, and you're going to have to bite your tongue a little bit. Three of Swords, yeah. Bite your tongue. Because some of the things that you say could be very painful, and maybe they're not the truth. Yeah. Manifesting. The new beginning. Knight of Pentacles. Where do you want it? What are you manifesting? You come back into somebody's life, or somebody comes back into your life, they better have a plan. Because if you're just coming in to talk nonsense and talk shit and just hurt somebody's feelings just because you can, this person's got other things to do. But if you're like wanting something new and you're like offering up a brand new beginning, you can manifest that. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yes, communication. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Pentacles. Do you guys want to work on this? Because you've been in limbo for a really long time. Somebody here maybe even blocking someone else. Blocking them on social media, blocking their text messages, blocking their phone calls, blocking somebody from wanting to come in and work on this relationship. Somebody who's been trying, somebody who's like wanting to teach you something, wanting to explain something with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Something that could help you get out of this Five of Pentacles and Nine of Swords energy. It's a mindset. And that mindset with the Four of Swords here is keeping you stuck, keeping you in a place of, pain with the Three of Swords over the top of you, with that fourth one right here at your side, with always wearing armor. Always having to wear armor. I do see a lot of love in this relationship, though. I see a lot of love here. I just feel like it's unnecessary misunderstandings due to possibly even a group of people. With the Five of Wands. It's really sad, you guys. It's really, really sad. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. You just got to take action. For some of you, this is about a family with the Ten of Cups here. Maybe there's been somebody blocking this. We have a King of Wands here that's been blocking you from moving on. Maybe even pretended that, everything was great with them. They had a happy home, happy family, but really they're all out in the dirt. They're not up in the grass by this house. So it could have been an illusion. And now you're having to realize that maybe your childhood, maybe your, past was a freaking illusion. And that's part of the awakening process, is finally having the wool pulled off your eyes and the veil pulled back so that you can see what was really going on here. And that can make you feel crazy. That can make you feel terrible. It can make you feel stabbed in the back. I finally, when I went through my awakening, holy shit, man. I remember going through mine and it was so freaking painful. I ended up having to do drugs. I ended up drinking because I couldn't freaking handle all of it. I couldn't handle it. It was so freaking much. And I was so scared and I didn't know how to get myself through this. And I ended up having to heal by myself. I didn't have somebody like me coming to me and telling me anything. Nobody was trying to clear up anything. Like, my mom died and so did my dad, to the grave, with all the secrets that would have helped my family heal. And then the only people left are about, they can't even formulate an entire sentence without a lie or without, a twisted version of the truth. And it's just like, man, some of us get dealt a really bad hand, but that's not the end all. It doesn't have to be. You could utilize this, and with the Page of Pentacles, you could learn from this. You could learn from your pain. You can learn from your past mistakes. You can learn from your trauma. And then what do? You go out, you educate yourself, and then you help others. You become a guide for others. The student becomes the teacher. What advice do you have on this, Spirit? What advice do you have on this, Spirit? What do we got here? Yeah, not for you. This isn't for you anymore. This doesn't have to be your story anymore. You know what's not for you. And this is a game of strategy right now. You're going to have to be strategic. You're going to have to look at, who's really there and who's not. And this isn't by thought, it's by feeling. These thoughts are painful. You're going to have to listen to your heart. You're going to have to listen to your heart, because I think that your mind is what plays tricks on you. And why? Because you got dealt a bad fucking hand. We've all been dealt a bad hand. It's all in what you do with that bad hand that is going to help you overcome this and really move forward with your life with a better understanding. And I'll be honest with you, these awakenings are not pretty. And I will be honest with you too. Like, be careful of any drugs or alcohol or anything right now, you guys. Like, the universe is not playing with us right now when it comes to substances. We got fentanyl, running rampant. That's not a life for you. People who have never, or they haven't done drugs in a really long time and they go back and they do drugs one more time, like, be careful. You're rolling the dice right now because of pain. There are so many different solutions. You just got to want to get through this. You're going to have to get through the mind fuck of what you thought things were what were like, and then find out, because there is a King of Pentacles that is here. A King of Cups that is here, that wants to nourish you, that wants to help you, that's been like ready when you are. Ready when you are. And they do love you. They want to help you. But, society's got us believing that what's good is bad and what's bad is good. And so the people that can actually help you are the ones who are being censored. They're conspiracy theorists. They're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. They're a part of the problem. And it's like, man, no. Especially like for those of you who this is a parent, right? You got one parent after the other. And one parent is actually a really good freaking parent and has done everything in their power. But the other parent has, mind fucked the shit out of this kid into believing that their other parent is a horrible person, right? And that's actually the person that can help. But now this kid is so fucking mind fucked that the person that can help them, they're like blocking and pushing out. And it's because they have been made to believe that this other parent is something that is evil and that is bad, and that they're the ones who have actually hurt this person or this kid. But really, in all actuality, it's the one who, it's pot calling the kettle black. And this person's actions, because they rule with their heart, should speak the loudest, but it doesn't. It's the one that gets beaten down, and the one that gets blocked, and the one that gets talked shit about. It's fucked. It's a fucked, system. I just watched this show called what is it called? It's called The Program. Look it up on Netflix. It's a Netflix documentary, and it was about like basically, oh man, it's so screwed. I don't want to give you guys the whole thing, but it's about those Ivy League schools. And it's about, where these parents have kids that are kind of fucked up, right? And like they did something wrong. And next thing you know, they look up like a boarding school for their kid. And then they get swooned in and, they had a great sales pitch. But once they got the kids in and they were charging the parents ridiculous amounts. I know one parent was paying like $76,000 a year. And these people were just getting rich off of them. And they were abusing the fuck out of these kids. And the kids are like telling the parents like, hey, this is what's going on. And the parents didn't believe them. The parents were completely sold a completely different version. And now all of a sudden it created this catastrophe when some of those programs have now been caught and more are popping up. And now the kids are like, do you see? And they had to do this documentary. There's attorneys, there's everything. Now these parents and their kids have this fucked up situation. It's so screwed up, this society that we have right now. But that does not have to be your story. You're going to have the strength to overcome your pain, to learn from it, to learn from that and end that cycle so that it can't hurt you anymore, so that it can't keep you locked away from society because you're so afraid that every single person is out to get you. Or that the people who absolutely, genuinely fucking love you, like, you're turned against. Damn, dude, this is a hell of a story, you guys, today. I want to get one more message. I know I'm going over, but I want to get one more message from our spirit guides, angels, and our crossed over loved ones, our crossed over ancestors. If you have a grandmother or a grandfather and they were to give you any type of advice, what would that be? I'm going to take one. Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that have shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. What did I just say? This is about the awakening. It's time for you to wake up and start again, to be reborn. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. Unless you're rolling the dice here. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and read this other one. Dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying to you we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with your spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. That's from your crossed over loved ones. A grandmother, mother, father, great grandmother, great grandfather, father, grandfather, whatever. Yeah. Don't be a victim of circumstance. You fought hard enough. It's time for you to grow from this experience. You know what's not for you anymore, and you know the things you shouldn't be doing. Just because you're in pain, we all have pain, and we all get through it in different ways, but now's not the time to fuck around and find out. Anyway, I love you all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If this reading resonates, or if you know someone that is going through mental health issues, please reach out, schedule them a reading, talk to somebody. Even if it's not with me and you can find somebody that, can help you through these experiences, like, get help. Love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, and Under the Footsteps to Peace. I'll chat with you guys again soon. I love you.